At 9:42 p.m., a stepfather opened a phone he was never meant to see. By 3:17 a.m., his stepdaughter was gone. No note, no struggle, no goodbye. Only a secret and the people who suddenly had everything to lose. This is the story of a hidden relationship, a family pushed to the edge, and a disappearance that unfolded in a single night. Investigators would later say the truth wasn't buried, it was erased, and the last person to see her alive had already rewritten his story. Some stories vanish the moment you stop paying attention. If you want to hear the ones that were never meant to surface, subscribe. We don't let them disappear. 18-year-old Maya Collins lived in a quiet, middle-class American suburb where nothing ever made the news. Honor roll student, weekend shifts at a cafe, friends who described her as cautious, private, and unusually careful about her phone. Her mother, Karen, remarried when Maya was 14. Her stepfather, Richard Hale, was respected. Steady job, community volunteer, the kind of man neighbors trusted without question. Inside the house, though, the rules were strict, curfews enforced, privacy limited. Maya had learned to keep parts of her life hidden, not because she was reckless, but because she didn't feel safe being honest. And there was something she was hiding, something no one was supposed to find. Friday, 7:18 p.m. Karen leaves for an overnight nursing shift. Maya stays home. Richard says he'll be in the garage. At 8:31 p.m., Maya's phone lights up, a message from a contact saved under a single letter, A. Richard notices the vibration from across the room. When Maya goes upstairs to shower, he picks up the phone. What he sees changes everything. Hundreds of messages, late-night meetups, plans to leave town after graduation, and one detail that stops him cold. The relationship had been going on for months, and the person on the other end, someone Maya's family knew. 9:42 p.m. Maya comes downstairs. Her phone is on the table. Richard is waiting. He doesn't yell. He doesn't accuse. He asks questions, quietly, deliberately. Who is he? How long has this been happening? Does your mother know? Maya starts to cry. She says it wasn't supposed to happen. She says she was afraid. She says she planned to tell her mom eventually. Richard tells her she's made a serious mistake. Neighbors later report raised voices, a car door slamming, then silence. By 10:26 p.m., Maya sends a text to her best friend. If anything happens, remember I tried to tell the truth. It's the last message she ever sends. 3:17 a.m. A motion-activated camera across the street captures a shadow near the Collins driveway. The footage is grainy, no face, no sound. At 6:04 a.m., Karen comes home. Maya's bed hasn't been slept in. Her backpack is gone. Her phone is missing. Richard says Maya stormed out after the argument. She said she needed space. There's no note, no money taken, no social media activity. By noon, Karen calls the police. Detectives immediately notice inconsistencies. Richard says Maya left at 11 p.m. The neighbor's camera suggests movement hours later. Richard says Maya took her phone. Her phone pings for the last time inside the house at 12:08 p.m. Richard says he went to bed at midnight. His fitness tracker shows steps logged at 2:41 a.m. When asked about the messages, Richard says he glanced at the phone. Digital forensics say he scrolled for 9 minutes. Police trace the contact labeled A. It belongs to Alex Mercer, 24 years old. He's stunned when detectives knock on his door. Alex admits the relationship, but says it wasn't predatory. They met through a family gathering. They talked. They crossed a line. Alex says Maya planned to leave town after graduation. She was saving money. She was afraid of Richard. Then Alex drops a detail investigators hadn't shared. She said if he found out, things would get bad. Phone records, camera footage, vehicle data. Richard's truck left the driveway at 2:58 a.m. It returned at 4:13 a.m. He said it never moved.
Search dogs trace Maya's scent to the garage, then nothing. No blood, no signs of a struggle, no evidence of her leaving on foot, just absence. 3 weeks into the investigation, a co-worker of Richard's comes forward. Richard had asked him casually, days before the disappearance, how long does it take for a phone to stop pinging once it's destroyed? Then, investigators discover something else. Richard had deleted the home security footage from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. He said it was a system glitch. Experts say it was manual. Karen is forced to choose between the man she married and the daughter she raised. She moves out. She hands over Richard's spare keys. In a recorded call, Richard tells her, "If she comes back, but don't let them turn you against me." Maya never comes back. No body is found. No charges are filed. Richard keeps his job. He moves to another state. Her room stays untouched. Her mother sleeps with the light on. And every year, on the night Maya disappeared, Karen posts the same message. "You told the truth. I believe you, and I'm still waiting." Because the most terrifying part of this case isn't what investigators proved, it's what happened in the hours no one can explain, and the secret that turned a home into a place someone never escaped. Silence is how cases like this survive. Subscribing is how they don't. Stay, watch, remember.